Hello everyone, welcome to Dikshant classes. Today I am going to discuss about the pest analysis today. Pest technique for a firm environmental scanning include analysis of political, economical, social and technical factors of the environment today. And pest analysis includes political factor, economic factor, social factor, technological factors. Next is example of pest. For political, Xiaomi is a Chinese brand. Xiaomi has good support from Chinese political system. Next is economic. Xiaomi offer quality at a price that's easy on the pocket of the budget conscious customers. Unlike Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi offer the same as pocket friendly price. Next is technological. Xiaomi offer gadgets with the latest technology. Now phones capable of operating the fifth generation of mobile communications. Next is social. More and more customers are switching to smartphones. Customers in Western nations have a what notion of any product labeled made in China substandards. Next is comparison of SWOT analysis and pest analysis. SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Where pest analysis is political, economic, social, technological. Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Strength and weakness are their internal things of the organization. Where opportunity and threats are external. The opportunity is connected with the political and then it is connected to economical, then it is connected to social, then it is connected to technological. The next is one by one explanations. The term pest is used to describe a framework for analysis of macro environmental factors. Pest analysis involves identifying the political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental influence on organization and providing the way of scanning the environment influences that have affected or more likely to be have an organization or its policy. Next is pestle analysis. Is an increasing used and recognize them, replacing the traditional framework for monitoring environment known as pest analysis. Pestle is an acronym for political, economic, social, cultural, technological, legal, environmental. And the pest analysis is simple to understand, too quick to implement. The advantage of this tool is to encourage management into proactive and structured thinking in its decision making. Next is pestle. Political, economic, social, technological, legal, environmental. Well, political include political stability, government must be political stable in a government policy, tax rate, foreign trade policy, corruption, labor law, trade restrictions. Where economic include economic growth, the economic rates, the interest rates, the inflation rates, the unemployment rate, disposable income. Social include population growth rate, the age distribution, career attitude, lifestyle attitude, safety emphasis, health concerns, yes, cultural barriers. Next is technological. Next is technological. Technology incentives level of information innovation automation R&D activity, research and development, technological awareness, technological change. Next is legal employment laws, consumer protection laws, copyright and patent laws, health and safety laws, discrimination law, antitrust law. Next is environmental policies, climate changes, pressure from NGOs, climate, weather. Next is key factor of pest analysis. Political factor. How and to what extent the government intervenes in the economy and the activities of corporate. Political factor may also include goods and services at which the government would want to provide it and those of the government do not want to be provided. Further, government have influence on the health, education and infrastructure of nation. Next is economic factor. They have the major impact on how business operate and take decisions. For example, interest rate affect the firm cost of capital, therefore to what extent the business grow and expand. Next is social factors. They are affecting the demand of a company product and how that the company operates. They affecting the demand of a company product and how the company operates. Next is technological factors. They can determine barriers to the entry, minimizing effort, efficient productions level, and influence outsourcing decisions. Furthermore, technological shift can affecting the cost, quality, and lead to innovation. Legal factors. Next is legal factors. Next is legal factors. They affect how a company operates, its cost, and the demand for its products. It means that legal factor include how the company operates and it affects its cost and demand for product. Like environmental factor affect the industries such as tourism, farming, insurance, growing awareness to the climate change is affecting how company operate and the product they offer in both creating new market destroying existing ones. Next is SLAPT analysis. Social analysis, legal analysis, economic analysis, political analysis, technological analysis. ठीक है. Social includes social factor related to the pattern of behavior, taste and lifestyle. Legal include they are the consumer protection legislation, environment legislation, health and safety and employment law. We continuously modify the wide range of area. Next, economic. There are multiple fluctuations associated with the general booms and slumps of the economy. In a boom, nearly all businesses benefit. In slums, that must lose out. Other economic changes. Other economic changes that affect the business include changes in interest rates, wages rate, and rate of inflation, general level of increase in price. Political changes related to changing government influence. Like technological change in technology have become the particularly insignificant. Change in technology have become particularly significant in the post-millennial world. This is particularly true in terms of modern communication technology. And Quest is given. Quest is quick environmental scanning technique analysis, and it is given by the boss. Brute Nanos, the four-step process that use scenario for writing for environmental scanning. Quest is environmental sampling technique that is designed to assist with the organization strategy by keeping address to changes in application. Different stages involved in this technique are follow. Next, different stages are involved in this technique are follow. The process of environmental scanning start with the observations of the organization event with turned by the strategies. After observation, environmental issues that may impact the organizations that are considered as environmental pressure. A report is created by making the summary of these issues and their impact. Next, last is in the final steps, the planner who are responsible for deciding. In the final steps, the planners are responsible for the deciding the feasibility of the proposed strategy and review reports. Actually, observing the major events. Observing the major events and trends in the industry, speculating of future happenings, preparing a summary report, reviewing report and scenario by experts. What trend? Identify the trends and what is happening in the future, then making summaries and review it. Next is ETOP, Environmental Threat and Opportunity Profile Analysis. It is a technique to structure the environment for fundamental. It means that it is a technique to structure the environment systematically for business for fundamental business. It was developed by Globe. The preparation of environmental threats and opportunities profile analysis involving the deciding the environment into different sectors and then analyzing the impact of each sectors on the organization. Environmental threat and opportunity is considered a useful device that facilitates the assessment of information related to environment and in determining the relative significance of the external environment threats and opportunities to systematically evaluate environmental scanning by dividing the environment into different sections. The environment threats and opportunity profile analysis helps in analyzing the impact on the organization. The analysis is based on threats and the opportunities in the environment. Steps involved in the preparation of it during dividing the environment into different sectors, analyzing the impact of each sectors on the organization, subdividing each environmental factor into sub-factor for comprehensive of analyzing the impact of each sub-factor on the organization's in the promo statement, preparing a summary to showing the major factors for the sake of simplicity. Next is the environmental threat and opportunity profile analysis. Economy slowdown, increase in interest rate market, less growth in demand in domestic market, international merger or share of export side of Chinese. Political, no political impact, regulatory decrease in the import duty and environmental clearance handle. Social, no social impact, mostly B2B. Supplier, no apparent impact. Technological, least advanced technology. Thank you so much for listening carefully. If you have any doubt, any query, you can post in the comment and I will surely make video. Thank you so much.